We're going the distance. Don't even talk to me about going for speed. NL the type of guy to ask if he needs to pull the forest over. Listen, okay, I was watching a little bit of Squeex. I was laughing. I was watching Squeex watch Schooled, and the two contestants had made it to the 11th grade. I was laughing so hard. The question was like, which two consecutive odd numbers add to 36? And I'm not saying I'm a genius, but just in my head, I was like, it's 19 and 17. Like, it can't be anything else. Then, like, both contestants got it, but when Squeex was doing the math, he was like, wait, an odd number is like a number that is divisible by 2 with a remainder, and he drew like a bunch of like numbers and then symbols, and then he was like, I think it's gonna be like 11 and 13 or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do this one.
All right.
Wait, don't worry.
The sum of two consecutive odd integers is 36. Find the two integers.
What's an integer? the square root of 36? I have no clue. Oh, an integer is just a whole number? So like 6 times 6 is 36. Oh wait, but it's a sum. So 13.
Jack is locked in.
So 12. Wait, 13.
Emily's locked in.
Wait, that's so easy, but it has to be 2 consecutive. Oh. And it has to be odd. So then 17 and 19.
And then he thought for a second, and then he crossed it out, and then he was like, wait a minute, I think I got it wrong. I think it's like 17 and 19, and then he circled it, and I was like, the typical, the average answer on Schooled is like when they show their work, it's like a bunch of symbols that are completely unrelated to the questions, and then magically out of nowhere, the correct answer circled a couple of times. I was like, it really brought me back.
What did you write?
7.
Oh my god, it's over?
19 and
Wait,
17.
no, Doug
Looks like
got
you both
it.
wrote it at the same time, and you were both correct.
Holy
and Jack
shit.
as well. Everyone gets their
Wow.
points.
Sorry for blowing up your spot. I was having fun. I was having a good time. How do you show your work on that? I don't know how. I guess if you, I would like to think that you could just say it's 19 and 17. But I guess you could be like 36 divided by 2 is 18, and then I don't know, go from there. +1 -1. I did like this season of Schooled. They have like an older gentleman on the show who must be like a teacher or something, right? And he's like the helper that shows how you actually get to the correct answer. It was actually kids before that episode. Really? That's so funny. They were using like genuine 5th graders. That's great. I think Squeex was making it up though. He has a college degree. I can't even talk smack. I know everybody's always like, yeah, from UCDavis. And I'm like, yeah, UCDavis is probably better than like almost all Canadian universities. If I had to guess. He's also been streaming on Twitch for several years. Well, that's it. Streaming on this website, it does make you... Well, there's a couple of things, really, that are worth pointing out. One is that it makes you stupider because you're subjected to, like, idiocy every single day. Like, even smart people are not typing smart things in chat. I'm not saying that everybody in chat is stupid, but you're not saying smart things most of the time. I'm sure there's many people with advanced college degrees and academics, but they're typing Skibbity Riz in the chat. Did you hear Hassan went to Skibbity Riz and poured a Panera charged lemonade down the original cameraman's toilet? Like, and then they're going back and they're like, well, you see, we found gluons where we didn't expect to find them. But the other thing is, just as you get out of... I found this when I was on Schooled as well. Once you get out of school, you think that like a lot of the stuff you learned is going to stay in your brain forever, but if you don't use it, it's gone. And I'm not talking about just like random facts, which obviously deprecate. I had to reteach myself how to do long division. We probably spent hundreds of hours doing it 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade. And I had to relearn how to divide. In my head, I can kind of divide numbers. You know, if you're like, what's 130 divided by 8? I would be like, okay, well, it's like fucking, I didn't pick a gray one. It's like 16 is somewhere in there. 16 with the remainder of 4 or something. Anyway, 16 with the remainder of 8? No, then it would be 7 to whatever. Anyway, you can get close. Regardless. Doing that by hand in long division, I was like, I had to figure it out again. I had to watch like a video for 9-year-olds on YouTube. You just don't use it in real life. You either get a calculator or it's like, hey, the bill is $107 and there's 5 of us. Can everyone throw in like a 20 and a toonie? No tip.